of Staff, His Honor, former mayor of Chicago, Rahm Emanuel. Let's talk a little bit more about the debate tonight.
Yeah.
I want to ask one more question about Biden. Is that people are criticizing him, and we made our little ha-ha jokes about the number of times he mentions Barack Obama. Do you think he's doing that too much?
No, not at this point.
No?
No, that would be the simple part. Not at this point, but I think later on, he's got to go into just being able to talk about himself. In the primary, early on, President Obama has a 95% approval among Democrats. Why would you not mention that you were his vice president, not for one, but for all 8 years?
Right. Should he mention him more?
Then he'll have to pay a residual to the president. No, I think right now it's good.
Now, I had one thing was really curious to me. Last night and tonight, especially last night, there were a couple people mentioned it tonight. Nobody's defending Obamacare.
Yeah.
Only one person. Like, I think Biden said he wanted to improve it. Maybe Cory Booker or Bennett something. But for the most part, they're not even talking about Obamacare.
I'll give you something else. The number one thing about the president's health care plan that is Obamacare, ACA, is that you cannot get denied health care for pre-existing condition. It's the single most important thing. Right. I don't like, really? Here's what I don't get, and I love my party, but 9 months ago, we made this the central issue that allowed us to take back the House, and 9 months later, everybody's got amnesia. It's the most important thing, and it's the most popular thing. Second is, President Trump ran on there will be no cuts in Medicare. He actually has introduced the largest cut ever by a president in Medicare, and I think we should put up a Medicare cut for all by Donald Trump. Put it up for a vote, and it will go down. I don't get this. I don't know what the Democrats are doing. You know, this whole notion, it's in Section 2022. I mean, like, really? That's what, I mean, the other day when, on the debate last night, pre-existing conditions. We want to improve Obamacare. It is very popular not only with Democrats, it's very popular with the country, and ready? It's working. Like breaking news. That's what legislation is supposed to be doing. I don't get it.
And it gives you an opportunity to attack Donald Trump while you defend it because he's trying to dismantle it.
With a lawsuit going on.
Well, okay, so you wrote a memo for tonight that you published on Medium saying, don't make Detroit's debates a repeat of Miami. Yeah. You were not a fan of Miami. What was wrong there?
Well, what was wrong is one of the things that President Clinton and President Obama did was they won the nomination in a way that allowed them propelling into the general election. What we did in Miami is foreclose ourselves to a very important part of voters who are going to, not Democrats today, but that can vote for a Democrat. Look, folks right now, given the economy, are not happy with Trump as a person. They may think the economy is okay, not bad, but they think Donald Trump is worse than bad. And what we have to do is not take a set of positions. Let's stay with health care. Mm-hmm. We're talking about taking 150 million people's health care away, and the first thing we're going to do is give it to undocumented who come to this country. You can make some moral argument about it, but focus on the 35 million Americans who are a single illness away from financial ruin because of health care. And that, to me, is where we should be focused on because we have an advantage on health care, and Donald Trump is frantic trying to cover up for the fact that the first 2 years, all he tried to do was take away health care from people with pre-existing conditions.
Are you done with politics?
No, I love politics, and
Are you going to run for anything again?
I'm thinking about running when this job's open, when they do it. I'm going to run for this job. What
this
do you think?
job?
Yeah. I think CBS, no. Here's the thing. I love politics.
It's easier than being president, and it pays better, too.
Yeah, it's much easier. Yeah. But the good news is,
what?
In both jobs, you got to stay up real late.
You have to stay up late.
Yeah.
You only get 8 years of president. I can stay longer than the Pope.
As a chair, that's right. I joke sometimes as both mayor and chief of staff. I started my job 6'2", 250 pounds. I'm now 5'8", and 148 dripping wet, man. You lose a lot doing that stuff.
Well, you look good. You wear it well.
The medication's working.
Mr. Mayor, thank you for being here. Rahm Emanuel, everybody. We'll be right back.